What's going on, everybody? Welcome to TMG Entertainment. I am Matt Beer, and this is a completely different video than we normally have on here, but I felt like it was something I needed to discuss. Usually we have our debate leagues go up, like later today we have a match going up on. I do trailer reactions, and then I've started reviewing The Mandalorian. So this is completely different from that. It's a more serious video, but I felt like it was important for me to get my 2 cents in, because it's a pretty big thing for YouTube as a whole. Maybe more important for the bigger YouTubers that make money on here than, our channel that makes nothing. If you heard that, my dog's freaking out upstairs, running around. But, what this thing is, what everybody's talking about, what the fuss is about, it's about this law called Coppa. And basically, kind of give you the short explanation, Coppa is this law that basically says you have to mark on your videos when you upload if it's child friendly or not. So, for example, you go, you're doing your thing, and you're editing, you're adding a title, you're putting a description, thumbnail, tags, you name it, and then you'll have a little section, a box per se, that says, is this made for children? And you put yes, it's made for kids. No, it's not made for kids. And as far as when you put the yes, it's made for kids, they don't explain it the best, but what I've kind of gathered about it is that basically means this video was made for kids specifically, or it's child friendly, or it's family friendly. It's not necessarily made for kids, but kids can watch it still, and it's not going to have anything that they shouldn't see in it. That's kind of what I gather about that. But if it's not made for kids, like most of the stuff we put on this channel is not made for kids. You put no, it's not made for kids, and that's that. And this has gotten a lot of people a little upset, to say the least. And I can see that, but I kind of want to give my thoughts on some of the positives for this law, and then I'll give my negative thoughts, I guess, on this law, and then I'll kind of, after talking about that, I'll kind of say whether I think it is a good or bad thing. So I'll get the negatives out of the way first, and we can go into the positives. So with the negatives for this law, one thing I could see is this: you make a video and you mark it as made for kids because there's nothing bad in it, no language, no nudity, no violence, none of that. It's family friendly. It's not gonna hurt anybody. The family can sit down and watch together. But people could see that, like, whoever does all the Coppa stuff and YouTube and all that stuff, they could see it and be like, oh, this is not made for kids. Boom, violation. $42,000 is what you will be charged. Now, I don't know if it's going to affect me as much with that stuff, but for bigger YouTubers, people that actually make money on here, it absolutely will affect them in that way, because now, because of that thing, people are going to start wondering, should I upload this because maybe I won't make money, because a lot of the ad revenue goes away, as far as I understand. They go, is this going to get me in trouble? Am I going to violate any of these new laws? Is this family friendly? And it's gonna, I don't know, maybe some people start getting a little worried about uploading certain content. So there's that right there. That's one of the big negatives that I think, and really that's the biggest negative I see that comes out of it. Another, I guess, is it's just another step in a way, and then of course another negative is you could be demonetized for the content you put up if you market for kids, and maybe there's one bad word in there. Maybe you get an F-bomb. Well, F-bomb you would put not made for kids, but let's say, the littlest of, bad language, just very little, one bad word, and it's the smallest of all smalls, you could get in trouble, or you can get demonetized. Basically, how I see this is, with this law, you could get demonetized for nothing. You might not make money, and then that's going to, it's going to make content creators go more towards other platforms. Maybe if Storyfire somehow works out. I've tried it before. I can never figure it out. I deleted the app because I thought it was kind of dumb. But you can have things like that. You can have a new website come up to where people can just go there and they can make money there, and then that could hurt YouTube in a way. People are now going to have to rely more on Patreon. They're going to have to rely more on their, patrons to make them money. If they do live streams, because that could be taken away too, obviously, because you get a strike or whatever, your live streams are gone. They're going to have to rely on live streams where they can make super chats or Streamlabs. They can make money from there. That's what they're going to have to rely on, and that might not be the best for some people, and some people might have to stop YouTube and go back to a 9-to-5 type job. So those are some of the negatives I see. Some of the positives I see, though, with this thing, and it's kind of a good reason in a sense. We had videos being uploaded by people where it would say, I don't know, let's say Anna and Elsa go on a play date with Bob the Builder and the genie from Aladdin. Okay, that seems kid-friendly, right? So it's like, okay, cool. My kids can watch this. It's going to be YouTube Kids, whatever. It's made for kids. Awesome. We get to show our kid. Because of the title, obviously, suggests this is for kids. You click on it, and then all of a sudden, it's just F-bombs being thrown around, people getting blown up, people having sex, people doing drugs, people doing all this crazy stuff. Now, I don't think it's ever gone that far, but we've had some channels upload Peppa Pig goes to the mall, or Peppa Pig does this, and then it's something horrible and something that kids should never see. So that's a big positive I see right there, because that takes that away, and for the people that actually do it and don't care, well, they're not going to be on YouTube very much for very much longer, because I could speak words, but they won't be on YouTube because they'll start getting fined for this horrible stuff that they put on here. So to me, I think that's a good thing in a sense, because that takes that option away, and I think that's a big thing. And then also, I think it's easier for the parents that don't upload anything on here, that are like, oh, we got to show our kids this. That's a big reason. Those are good things, I think, personally. But there are some bad things about this thing. Like, people who are innocent could be getting in trouble for nothing, essentially. They'd be like, yeah, this is made for kids because, I don't know, let's say I do a reaction. Let's say this channel blows up one day. And, our debate leagues are doing great, everything's doing great. So I do a reaction to, let's say, Frozen 3, because that's going to come out. So I'm doing a reaction there, no cussing, nothing bad at all. I'm watching it, it's Frozen, all that good stuff. Kids could watch that reaction, because I'm not going to do anything bad in that. So I go, yes, it's made for kids, but YouTube or whoever could be like, oh, for some reason, I don't know, maybe one teeny tiny little thing I never noticed happens. Or let's say nothing happens and it's an accident. They could just click, boom, violations. I get charged for $2,000. That's kind of how I see it. So in the end, I think with Coppa, while there are, I think it depends how you look at it, and it depends on who you are. I think this is a bad thing for YouTubers, because now they might not be able to upload certain videos because they could get in trouble and they won't make money. Maybe a glitch happens, maybe something happens, and it's a little teeny tiny thing that kids can still handle, violation. They could get in trouble for the littlest of things, and they could be charged $42,000. That's a big thing. Not only do you get a strike, you could potentially be charged like a lot of money. And for people that are just starting out and they're just making some money now, that could screw them. As far as channels like this one and some others that haven't really blown up but put out quality content, with them, I don't know how it affects it. I don't know if we would be charged $42,000. If it is, I'm going to be very upset, because nobody that makes content for this channel will be charged. You know where that comes from? You know whose money gets taken away? My money. And I don't have $42,000 laying around, so that could be bad. But I don't know if channels like this will be affected as much, because there's no ad revenue, there's no ads, so maybe it doesn't affect this channel. I know this really goes into effect in January. I'm already having to check the yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. But at the same time, I think it's a good thing for parents, because now they don't have to worry about their kids seeing some really bad things. They don't have to worry about their kids stumbling on something that's bad. Now they can feel comfortable and they can feel, I guess, at ease, you know, if you want to use that word, about showing their kid a certain video. So I think it depends on the person as far as if this is bad or not. For me, for this channel, for other channels, and for channels that make money, this is a bad thing because this could really hurt us. And then let's say we start making money. Let's say this channel gets a following. We might have to go to Patreon if we're going to make money, because that's the goal. Eventually, one day, to do this, have fun, and make a little money so we can put it into the channel itself, bring better content, get everybody really nice equipment that's on the channel frequently, and we can just have a blast. We can do like meetups, and we can do special things, because a lot of our debate leagues are done through StreamYard, and it used to be done on Hangouts, and it would be streamed onto YouTube, and that's how you see it. So it'd be kind of cool to give some people equipment that they would need, like laptops or whatever. But if you're not a YouTuber, like I said, if you're a parent, this is a good thing. But for YouTubers, this is a bad thing, because this could really screw a lot of people up and screw a lot of people over. So those are my thoughts. They may not have been the best, you know, as far as constructing the words go, but I wanted to give my 2 cents in. This was too long of a video, so I'm going to end it right now. So thank you guys for watching. I've been Matt, and make sure you check out all the content we have on here. All you have to do is click that channel, scroll through our playlist, and you'll find something you like. I think so, at least. So take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.